Hey guys, so if you don't know me, my name's Jamie. I'm currently trying to be a professional dancer slash performer and choreographer. This video blog is basically going to be about me talking about my learning problems and my depression. So without further ado, let's get into it. So the learning difficulties I have is dyspraxia and dyslexia. Now, a lot of people know about dyslexia, but they don't know so much about dyspraxia. So dyspraxia is basically, think of dyslexia but for physical abilities. So it affects my hand-eye coordination and various different things which you can go and research, and I encourage you to go and find out about. Ironically, the hand-eye coordination is one of the things that I struggle most with, but yeah, I train to be a dancer and I'm currently a teacher of dance, and when I teach I also say that you cannot use disabilities or anything like that as an excuse, as I'm living proof that you can do it if you choose when it comes to depression. So for me, my thoughts manifest in suicidal thoughts. I think about killing myself every single day. I wake up wanting to die. I picture 1,000,001 different ways that I should be dying and everything in between. The only thing I can do, and this is my mantra, is this life is not mine to take. So if you know me on a personal level, I have had a really rough patch over the summer, or leading into the summer and everything like that. And the only thing that got me through was in my head, a voice just telling me, this life is not mine to take, this life is not mine to take. And it's been repeating that way all the way through. So with this in mind, that's how I get through every day. This is what I have to repeat myself on a regular basis to try and escape and keep myself where I need to be. I consider myself a healer through movement and through trying to do it through talk and everything. So that's another thing that keeps me going, is the thought process of I've still got so much I need to do and there are still people who need healing. So I can't let myself go because I need to be able to help heal people. How depression affects me in my social life. Well, the way it affects me the most is you never feel like anyone truly wants you to be there. You feel like everyone's just putting up with you because they don't want to be there with you, they don't want to do anything with you, and it's hard. But even in relationships, a lot of the time you just don't feel like they truly love you, like no one can truly love you. Whenever people are saying, oh, you must love yourself before you can love someone else, that might be alright for a lot of people, but for people who are struggling like me, it doesn't help. Like, people with depression want to feel the love too. We want to feel everything. We want to be able to hold people, go and talk to people, but a lot of the time, even if people don't mean it, it feels like we get forgotten about. Like, people don't care and they don't want to spend that time with us and they don't want to get to know us or anything. They just much rather be like, oh, I'm going to leave you in the corner. And do you know what? That may not even be true for a lot of the time, but that's just how things come across to people like, well, people like me. I don't know if anyone else feels like that. Be interesting. Put some thoughts in the comments. But, you know, it's a struggle. Because it does put a lot of strain on things. It puts a lot of strain on people's relationships. I've had relationships end because people can't cope with being with me. Well, unfortunately I can't change those things. Wish I could, but I can't. And, you know, it's just every day trying to challenge those thoughts, beat those thoughts, and having that person to prove helps. Even if you invite so say if you know someone with depression, even if you invite them out to just hang out with you, that could make their day. Just to smile down the street to someone you don't even know, that could make their day. Little things like that can help so many people without realising. That's going to be it for this week. I'm going to try and keep doing this weekly. Feel free to drop a comment below on any questions you have for me, anything you want to know, any questions for next week. I'm going to try and keep the dialogue open for as long as I can, as I believe depression is something that we need to talk about more, especially as a man. It's hard for us because not society, but we're expected. We're expected a lot of, to be strong, to be everything. And you know, sometimes we just need to talk. Simple. A lot of the guy talk that people complain about is us just trying to get ourselves out, venting, which is healthy. And people need to have that understanding, and people need to be able to talk about these things a lot more deeply. So, any questions, please leave them in the comments below. There'll be links to my social media if you want to try and contact me. If you like or if you hate this or anything in between, feel free to drop anything. I'll try and get back to you as quick as I can. Have an amazing day. Keep positive, keep smiling, and keep enjoying your life. Peace.